going on, folks? I'm dead serious when I say I'm fixing to start exploring running for some office. The only way we're going to change things back is if people like me and you and people we work with, people on the lower end of the spectrum, I guess you could say, if we start actually going to Washington and doing what we say we're going to do, and people will vote for you on the fact that you don't lie to them, bullshit them, you give it to them straight every time. That's what Americans want. Americans are tired and fed up with politicians. Take, for instance, I listened to Joe Biden's speech. Trust me, by God, I did not want to listen to that son of a bitch, but I did, so that you didn't have to. But I would still advise you to, because always better get your own information than to take it secondhand. Which is why I'm constantly digging in this shit, because I don't want to take secondhand information. So Joe Biden came out with his speech and everything sounds really nice. We're going to give the American people this, and we're going to give the American people that, and we're going to give them another $1,400 of stimulus, and we're going to extend unemployment. Well, guess what, folks? They're not giving us shit. Why? Because the government has no money. All the money they have comes from us. So they're going to take money from us, the working class people of the country, and they're going to redistribute it. Number one, Biden says, even people who have kept their jobs, this money's important to them. Well, I can tell you this money's not important to me. I wish they'd keep their damn money. I don't want to owe them anything. I have done perfectly well in my life because I plan properly. I plan to take losses. I plan to have emergencies come up. I put back money when I'm ahead. That way, when I get in trouble, I have the money to rely on, which is what most people are supposed to do. If our government could learn that concept, we wouldn't be in the damn trouble we're in now. But no, their only concept is wealth redistribution. That's their only concept. Now, keep in mind, when they're doing these things, their number one goal is to make Americans lazier and lazier and get Americans to sit at the house and expect a paycheck from the government so they can implement socialism. It has nothing to do with helping the American people. And for any idiots out there that actually believe these lying sacks of shit, you really need to do some research. These sons of bitches don't want to do anything except cripple the American citizen. That's what they want to do. They want to cripple you. They want you to be dependent on them. That way you have no other alternative but to follow what they say. You can't speak out against them. You can't fight against them. You can't go against them. They will come for you and they will shut you down. As much as I love this country, as much as I love my fellow American, we've got a country full of damn idiots, and we're being led around by the biggest idiots of them all. It's people who cannot be successful in their own life, so they live off the people of the country. That's where they get their money from. They've never done anything meaningful and constructive in life. They've been in Washington for 30 and 40 years and never done jack shit for themselves. Well, not for they've done plenty for themselves as far as taking lobbyist paychecks and donors' paychecks, but they've never done anything that mattered to the American, which is who they are there to serve and who they are there to represent. I'm so sick and tired. And like I say, I watch this shit and I listen to this shit because I don't want secondhand knowledge. I advise each and every one of you, listen for yourself, watch for yourself, read for yourself, dig into this shit. Unless you want to be a modern day slave within 5 to 10 years, you better get your head out of your ass and get into the game, because we got a hell of a damn chess match going on, folks.